Hey guys, it's your girl Kizzy Rock. Happy Tuesday to you all. So guys, I'm just leaving the gym, and I had every intentions on making a recording on, again, confidence and self-esteem. But for some reason, I keep getting pulled back to the topic of not abandoning your post. So as much as I want to make a recording on confidence and self-esteem, there is something else going on. There is somebody else really struggling, or there is somebody else right now who is literally about to abandon posts. And I am telling you now, whatever you do, I don't care what storm comes against you, you're going to have to stand. You're going to literally have to stand against all that wind. You're in the eye of the storm right now, meaning you can't even see. There's just no way out. Left, right, front, back. So in your mind, you have to abandon posts. There's no way around it. And I'm telling you, you cannot abandon your posts. A lot of times when we hear the promise, right, we don't hear about the process. So it's like we're just so focused on this promise, and we're looking for this promise, and we're waiting on this promise. And then it's like we get slapped upside the head with this process. And it's like, what is going on? Doors are not opening. You're at a standstill. Satan now is realizing that he can no longer attack you because you've figured out his tricks. So now he's going to start messing with the people closest to you. He's going to start messing with your jobs. He's going to start messing with your finances. Any area that you yourself deem as important, because we all have those different areas that are our heartstrings, so whatever that area is for you, he's going to either attack that area, right? Or you may be currently under attack in that area. But the whole mission is to get you to abandon posts. You literally are about to give up right before the breakthrough. And it's so difficult because you have to figure out how to maneuver, right? It's almost like you're in a boxing ring. So it's like you're ducking and you're dodging, and you're tired and you're weary, but you got to maneuver and figure out how to be tired but still take another step, how to be tired but still push forward, how to pray on your knees. Like, you literally just have to fight through it, because eventually Satan will get tired. You're tired, but he's going to realize that no matter how much I try to knock this person off of this sitting position that they're sitting on, waiting for that door to open, no matter what I do, I've messed with their finances. I've messed with their families. I've made them sick. They stood through all this stuff. Like, what is it about this person? Let me just go on to somebody else. Because this one here, I can't shake. He'll get tired and he'll move on. And again, that's not to say that you're not drained. It's not to say that you're not tired and you're ready to give up, but I'm telling you, breakthrough is near. And this is why right now, like I keep saying, we gotta stay so aligned. We gotta turn social media off, right? I'm not saying don't look at social media. I'm not saying that. Heck, I'm on social media right now, right? Social media is not all bad. It's about knowing how to filter it out. When you're sitting on social media all day, they're plugging us with toxic stuff, especially if you're dealing with confidence and self-esteem. Like, they're plugging you with all this stuff that's going to literally try to target your confidence right now. Everything that will make you question if you are even deserving of the blessing. So you got to stay aligned. You got to stay focused. You got to knock these distractions off. Distractions are coming left to right during this time, guys. You got to stay mindful, right? You're going to have to say no. You're going to have to tell some family members who's calling your phone, asking for this, asking for, can you keep your children? Can you do this? You're going to have to tell these people no, right? This is how much you got to believe in your promise. You can't have no room for doubt. Zero. You got to see this thing. You got to believe it. You got to walk in it. You have to feel it. You got to put yourself in the atmosphere of it, and you got to stand firm. You're going to have people who don't believe you. People are going to think you're crazy, but that's all right. You need to have that mindset. Like, yeah, I'm crazy. I'm fool. Real fool, right? You got to have that mindset because nobody's going to believe you. God gave you the promise. God gave you the vision to download. Don't worry about people. That's why it's crucial. I know a lot of you guys have a hard time walking solo. I'm a solo chick. Listen, I prefer to walk solo, even when I got, a partner. Let me rephrase that. I walk solo when need be, right? Because there's sometimes, even if you have a supportive partner, there's times too where you still have to be able to walk solo at times in your mindset. Because again, there's certain things that only God gives you. Solely you. And if anybody, I don't care how much you look up to the person, it could be your pastor, whoever. If anybody is giving you downloads that doesn't align of what you heard God said, right? Now make sure you heard God said it, but if you were already like a little shifty and wondering if that was God or not, then yeah, you need to take that thing and take it to God and ask for revelation on it. But if you know without a doubt what God has told you, and you got somebody, even who you admire or respect or whatever, and the message that they're giving you that is not aligning to what you heard, you got to know how to filter that stuff out. Can't tell you how many people have walked away from dreams because somebody got in their head. And see, the only time somebody can really get into your head is if you're not confident. So maybe this is why the confidence and self-esteem is, kind of merging right now. I don't know. But anytime you're confident with something, the only time somebody can shake your confidence is when you're not already confident in that area. Let's take somebody who, I don't know, let's say she's 50, right? Just for example, she's 50. So she's allowed society to get in her ear about age and all this other stuff. And so she's already shaky in that area. And I'm just using this as an example. We can have 1,000 examples. I'm just using this right now. She's already shaky in that area and not really feeling confident because maybe she do feel like, okay, well, I'm 50. So yeah, maybe it's over for me, which is ludicrous, but it's over for me. I can't have children. I can't do anything. Nobody wants a 50-year-old, all this other stuff, right? So you're already feeling shaky in that area. So anytime somebody comes and say something to you about age, it's going to hit you. It's going to sting. But then take a 50-year-old who feels like, listen, I'm 50 and I'm bad, right? And she really believes that. So now when somebody comes and plugs something to her ear, it's going to fall off. It's like oil and water. It doesn't mix because she believes that. That's why you have to build that internal core. You got to have your mindset, soul, tunnel vision that no matter what somebody says to you, is like, okay, you still gonna be respectful. You listen. Just filter that thing out. And once you get up in your car, when you leave them, you pray against what they say. You got to know that whatever God has promised you, what God has said to you, those goals, those visions, this is the time, guys. Don't let nobody tell you no lie. The issue is, during these crazy times, you got to know how to multitask with fighting and power, crawling and praising, crying and worshiping, being knocked down. They get back up and take one step. If you're too tired, take 2 tomorrow, 3 the next day, and keep pushing. And eventually, before you know it, that pressure will let up. So I don't know why I've been trying to make a recording for these young ladies from this past weekend on self-esteem and confidence for the last several days, but I cannot get the downloads I need. All of my downloads keep coming back to somebody is about to abandon post. So if that's you, listen, I'm sacrificing for you. So don't abandon your post. It's your girl, Kizzy Rock.